very pleasant evening to all the law aspirants, the parents, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, a constituent of Symbiosis International Deemed University, Pune, I extend my heartfelt greetings to each one of you and welcome you to this admission webinar for admissions to B.B.A.LL.B, B.B.A.LL.B, and LL.M program at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur for admission session 2026. I am Dr. Sachin Tripathi, Assistant Professor at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, and I will be the moderator for today's admission webinar. Friends, Benjamin Franklin once remarked, "If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail." Planning and preparation is essential for making an informed choice about an institution to pursue your very important academic journey. Now, to facilitate making this perfect choice, we are here presenting this admission webinar, which is designed specially for you to give you a comprehensive overview of the institution, the admission process, and the courses which we are offering for the upcoming academic year. We are delighted to have you with us today to explore your journey into the world of legal education at Symbiosis. Ladies and gentlemen, Symbiosis International University has been re-accredited with the highest grade A++ by NAC. As one of its constituent, Symbiosis Law School Nagpur stands as an epitome of quality legal education. Nurtured by the ideas of Dr. S.V. Mujumdar, sir, the Honorable Chancellor, guided by the dynamic leadership of Dr. Vidya Iravdekar, the Honorable Pro-Chancellor, and Dr. Ramakrishna Raman, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Symbiosis International Deemed University. The state-of-art infrastructure at SLS Nagpur provides for an impressive array of academic, sports, and cultural activities with well-qualified and experienced faculties, vibrant curriculum, techno-driven research culture, internationalization, centers of excellence, training, and skill enhancement program. Symbiosis Law School Nagpur has carved out a niche for itself as a leading law school in the country. We are privileged today to have with us a distinguished panel of faculty members and student representatives who will guide us through various aspects of our law program and admission process. I am delighted to introduce you the panel of faculty members. To begin with, we have the Honorable Director of this institute, Dr. Sukhvinder Singh Dari, sir, a visionary academic leader who has been instrumental in shaping the academic ethos and excellence at SLS Nagpur. We have Dr. Deepti Kubarkar with us, the Deputy Director, who will highlight the academic framework and holistic learning environment at our law school. Professor Jimmy Jose, the admission in charge, who will delve with the details of admission procedure, the examination, entrance examination, eligibility criteria, and other timelines. Dr. Shilpa Sharma, ma'am, the examination in charge and the faculty in charge of the alternate dispute resolution cell, who will deliberate on the nuances of the evaluation system at SLS Nagpur and the achievements of ADR cell. Dr. Aditi Godbole, the faculty in charge of Moot Court Association, who will highlight the role of Moot Court Association in advocacy training in law school, bridging the classroom learning with courtroom experience. Professor Vaidehi Pari, the faculty in charge of Cultural Cell, who will throw light on the facilities on the campus. Dr. Amruta Deshpande, the Corporate Relationship Officer, who will brief about the placements and training initiatives. And joining with us will be one of our student representatives, Mr. Vineet Ahlawat, who will share the first-hand experience of life at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. Ladies and gentlemen, leaders are the primary architects of any institution. It is the vision and mission of a leader that often becomes the bedrock upon which the character of an institution is built. We have with us today a visionary leader in the form of Professor Dr. Sukhvinder Singh Dari, the Director of Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, who has been a dedicated member of Symbiosis family from nearly 2 decades. Professor Dr. Sukhvinder Singh Dari has been with Symbiosis Law School, Symbiosis family since 2007. Prior to joining Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, he was with Symbiosis Law School Hyderabad as the deputy director since inception from 2014 to 2019, with Symbiosis Law School Noida since inception from 2010 till 2014, and Symbiosis Law School Pune from 2007 to 2010. Friends, it is his long standing experience of not just establishing but developing an institute into center of excellence that has helped SLS Nagpur to grow leaps and bounds and stand today as one of the best institutes providing legal education. To begin today's session, it is my honor to invite Professor Dr. Sukhvinder Singh Dari, the Director of Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, to deliver the welcome address and share the insights on vision, mission, and the values that drive our institution. Over to you, sir.
Good evening and very warm welcome to all the aspirants and proud parents to this particular session. I am Dr. Sukhvinder Singh Dari. I welcome you all also on behalf of my entire team sitting here. Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, which is now a preferred destination for imparting quality legal education, a constituent of Symbiosis International University and the fourth law school in the Faculty of Law of Symbiosis International University. From the time we established this institution, we have seen a lot of development and growth to this particular institution. I am here to take you to the journey of our academics, the environment or the holistic environment which we provide to our student. The entire agenda of this particular discussion will revolve around, first is the vision mission of our institution and the university, the programs that are offered, distinctiveness of this particular law school, the admission trend for last 6 years, student diversity, and the internships and placement, that how we groom them, how we make them so that they can be accepted in the market as well as they can perform well when they start their journey after the law school. Research, which is always an important aspect for every education institution. So the research at Symbiosis Law School Nagpur. The guests and dignitaries, those who visit our campus regularly. So I will be sharing about the recent guests, those who have visited us and blessed our student with their enriched experience which they have. Collaboration and outreach programs which we have with many foreign universities as well as with different organizations. The student achievements, because the outcome of every institution is the achievement of the students. And lastly, the best practices, which has been also come to us as a feedback from our students and the parents of the last year. The vision of our university is for providing international understanding or promoting international understanding through quality education. When I talk about the mission of our university, it starts first with the Vasudev Kutumbakam, the world is one family. With our Chancellor, Dr. S.B. Majumdar sir, with the dream which we have seen in 1970, the 50 years of legacy which we have of imparting quality legal education has been seen today till even after 50 years. The mission also goes to an extent of providing to impart ethical, value-based learning, fostering the spirit of national development, to develop the global competencies, and to nurture the creativity and encourage entrepreneurship, enhance employability, contribute to the human resource development, to instill sensitivity among the youth towards the community and environment, and to produce through the thought-provoking leaders for the society. Symbiosis Law School Nagpur provides or offers two undergraduate programs. One is B.A.L.L.B and another one is B.B.A.LL.B. The intake for B.A.L.L.B is 120 and the intake for B.B.A.LL.B is also 120 students. And in our postgraduate program, the LL.M program, 1 year LL.M program which we offer, till this year we were offering two specialization. One is business and corporate law and second was criminal and security law. And from the coming academic year, we have made one more addition, that is the new specialization in our LL.M program, of alternative dispute resolution. We have intake of 10 in each specialization. If you see the total strength of our student of last 5 years, it is something shows that the demand for the institution has grown year after year, and we have fulfilled the requirements that are there. What makes Symbiosis Law School different on what we offer, which really helps students to grow in their 5 year journey with Symbiosis Law School Nagpur. I'll start with first with the world class infrastructure which we have. When I say that, you have seen the number of students which we have, and infrastructure plays a very pivotal role. Symbiosis Law School Nagpur has a 75-acre campus. This campus houses different institutions also, where we have a chance of having an interdisciplinary learning credit transfer from other sister institutions which is housing in this particular campus. We have separate institutions. We have separate hostels for boys and girls students. We have auditorium with the capacity of 1,000 students. We have two convention hall. We also have faculty quarters, non-teaching quarters on campus, guest house for experts, those who come in regularly to our campus, and also for the parents, those who visit to this institution, as well as the sports facilities to keep students engaged in different activities. When we say that holistic development infrastructure has that role, and this infrastructure has always played an important role in terms of organizing all different types of event for the holistic development of the student. Second is placement and internship. We have established the training and placement cell in the very first year of our existence in Nagpur. Training and placement cell continuously strive to support students with different opportunities that they can get. Like after every semester, it is mandatory for them to undergo an internship, and training and placement cell support students for that. And after that, when they reach to their fourth year, fifth year, the placement cell helps them for placements or the assessment internships, which is a mandate today with the law firms. I'm very happy to share that if I look back, the highest package which we got last year was 26 lakh per annum, and before that it was 20 lakh. It's also increasing year after year, which shows that the student, those who are coming out of this institution, has been getting the opportunities. The third important feature is the co-curricular and extracurricular activities. These activities are regular because even after classes, the students are engaged in some of the co-curricular and extracurricular activities. It comes with different cells and centers. We have established total 35 cells and centers of different areas like cyber law, criminal law, international law, and also some different clubs for the students so that they can engage. And all the students are part of some or the other cell which they really want to. And they work hard and they organize different events and they keep themselves in a learning environment beyond classroom. Next feature is about Legal Aid Center. We have established this center in collaboration with the District Legal Service Authority. I am again happy to share that every year we get a grant from Ministry of Law and Justice, Government of India, to support poor and marginalized people under the pro bono scheme. And Legal Aid Center also provide an exposure to our own students, fourth and fifth year student, for engaging themselves in such activities or supporting some of the nearby villages by spreading legal awareness and also providing legal aid to few those who visit campus with such on state. Next is the access to bar and bench. Nagpur is fortunate to have a Bombay High Court bench here in the city, which is located 10 kilometers away from our campus. This is a great opportunity for our students to learn and get an exposure of the High Court. There are many students from our fourth and fifth year, those who regularly visit court after classes. The training and placement cell have supported them to connect with different advocates, and they are learning, visiting their chamber even beyond classes, which is making them or giving them an exposure before starting their journey after the law. Next is seminar and conferences, which helps a very important or take plays a very important role for inculcating research activities among students and the staff. Next important feature is the moot court. Moot court association is one of the important, I believe that it's the heart of every law school. We also have established this center from the time when we established this institution. Dr. Aditi will be discussing that in detail, but this moot court association has provided a lot of opportunity to the students. Recently, our students have also participated in the international moot competition and won various accolades in that. Last is the internationalization, which is in the DNA of Symbiosis International University. We have collaboration with many foreign universities. There are many foreign professors who have visited in the last 6 years to this particular institution. Those who have trained our students, they were a part of different workshops, conferences. There are total 38 foreign professors in last 2 years, those who have visited our campus online and offline to train our students. Further, when I talk about the admission trend to our UG program, you can see right from 2019 till date, year after year, the demand is increasing for both BA and BB.LL.B program. BB.LL.B program is more demanding and preferred program at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. Hence, every year if we see the cutoff for the BBA program is more than what we offer in BA.LL.B. But both the programs is really doing well from the time of 2019 till date. When I talk about postgraduate program with 2 specialization of 10 each, this also we have achieved from last 6 years. We are growing. The graph is going up. The demand is increasing. And when I look at the student diversity, which is one of the strength for this particular institution, we have students from across country, from all the states that are there and major cities. This helps students to understand the value, the culture, and learn with each other. So all this kind of new learning which they come up with when they join this law school. An undergraduate program, when I talk about the gender diversity, we have more female students than male. Same is the situation with postgraduate students. There's a great moment where female students are more in our law school than the male student. Next is about the faculty demographic. Now here when I talk about faculty, as you all are aware that faculty is always a backbone and strength for the institution. I'm very happy to share that we have a very strong teaching culture and the faculty who are well qualified. There are almost 8 to 9 faculty, those who are practicing in court, and then they have, after their qualification, they have joined this institution, which brings a kind of learning from courtroom to classroom. We have total 18 faculty with PhD in NET, 6 with the state eligibility test, and 10 with the NET eligibility that is there. Total 30 faculty we have as a full-time faculty teaching here. Non-teaching staff, we have 32 in number. And we also have visiting faculty, like I informed, we have High Court also here. So there are many senior advocates from District Court and High Court, those who visit our campus regularly to train our students with the different practical courses that are there. And when I talk about the total staff, is 72 in number, where 37 are male and 35 are female members. Next is about internships and placements. Last year, the highest package was of 20 lakh rupees. And before that, we have, in 2020, we have 26 lakh package, the highest package that the student have received. Now, it's not that the student get this at the end when they reach to 5th year. It's the work which the student and the placements will do from very first year by sending them to different internships so that they learn and then they get this kind of offer. It's because of the mandatory internships. After every semester, they have to undergo internship. Regular guest lectures where we called industry experts to share their insights, which has really helped students because every Saturday, when they have such training program, they get a first-hand information of the requirement of the law firms or corporate houses, and accordingly they prepare themselves. Training programs are for the students so that they can learn different kind of aspects that are required in this particular profession, and the workshops related to drafting and to enhance their skill is a regular activity. This all activity makes them strong enough to get placements. These are the students, those who got the placements with the highest package in the top law firms in the country. I'm very happy again to share that the top tier law firms that we have in our country has given opportunity to our students in terms of internships, also in terms of placements. When I talk about the professional career path and distribution, in B.A.L.L.B, the graph goes that uh, the majority of the students have opted for law firms and corporate organization, which is 38% in number in 2019 batch. And Second is about competitive examination. Third is about higher education because we have collaboration with various foreign universities. So 10% and 16% in 2020 batch. And also few students have opted for litigation. Same is a trend almost with B.B.A.L.L.B program, where again 39% in 2020, the law firms and corporate houses. And in 2019 batch, it's 41% in B.B.A.L.L.B program. And for litigation, it's 20% in 2019 and 22% in 2020. And also the same is very close situation when we have seen in B.A.L.L.B program with own venture and higher education. The research output, because research is one of the important I think pillar for every education institution. So to bring research culture in our institution, we have research and publication cell. This research and publication cell helps students with different research activities on campus, like writing research papers, reports, as well as also with different conferences and seminars to support both the culture of research as well as understanding something new contemporary issues in legal education. When I talk about the graph of faculty, we have total 276 Scopus publication for our faculty members. We have 39 Web of Science research papers written by our faculty. We have, like in total, we have 315, which has made an average of 52% per year in last 6 years. Next is about the uh, grants which we have received from different organizations. When I talk about research, I'm also happy to share you with the grants which I have received to bring this research culture and also organizing different competitions. Like we got the grant of 1.5 lakh from Government of India from National Commission for Women to organize a seminar. And then we have Moot Court Association getting grant from National Human Rights Commission of rupees 10 lakh, from Maharashtra State Biodiversity Board for rupees 2.59 lakhs. Legal Aid Center, every year we get the grant. We get the grant also for the organizing the mediation and arbitration competition, which was also in collaboration with PSL advocates. And we had 4 such events with them in collaboration, 3 national and 1 international event. And we have received also grant from them. Further, we have also received the grant for short-term empirical research project from ICSSR of rupees 4.5 lakh. And the mediation and arbitration I already informed, and also for our cultural festivals that are there, as well as the international arbitration competitions, etc. Now, this kind of organization giving us grant give a kind of motivation as well as strength to the event to have more quality in that particular event. When we are talking about legal luminaries for the legal enrichment for our students, we are very happy to share that in the last national moot competition which we had Honorable Justice Sri Atul Chandarkar sir. He is a sitting Supreme Court judge now, and we were the first institution in our country to collaborate with Antrix Corporation, which is a wing of ISRO. Now, we also had in our ADR competition Honorable Justice Maheshwari sir last semester uh, for the ADR competition. And the other visitors are Honorable Justice Shri Yu Lalit sir, Honorable Justice Indra Banerjee ma'am, Honorable Justice Anirudh Bose sir, and Honorable Justice Jayant Nath sir. We also had other luminaries like Professor Tiffany. She is from Howard University, Washington. Professor Kramer is from Stockholm University. Dr. Ahmed is an associate professor in University Canada West. Mr. Abir, the partner of Saraf and Partners, Mr. Avikshit from SNR Associates. From the ELP, we had Mrs. Joshi. She is also a partner. Dushyant Dave sir, senior advocate sir, he was also here with us. We had Mr. Samir Jain sir and Mr. Suvik Avasti. They both are from PSL who have supported us with the ADR competitions which we organized. Mr. Ketan Gaur from Trilegal, and also our visiting faculty come good friend of this institution, Mr. Swadat Kirmani from Indus Law Partners. So he has regularly supported us and our student with different internships and other opportunities. We also had collaboration with the foreign professors like from different countries like United States, UK, Italy, New Zealand, Poland. So this all the list is given here. Like Professor Lindsay, he was there from New Zealand. Mimi Samuel ma'am, she was here with us for training student to teach and train them with IREC method. We also had Professor Rick. So this is the list which you can just go through, where all the professors, those who have visited us, the foreign professors, to train our student in different topics which are very contemporary and important for our students. Especially Professor Rebecca Todd, who is a regular visitor to our law school. Every year she visits and she is well trained, and she also trained student with legal writing skill, which is very important, and she is supporting us right from the time when we established this institution. Further, the industry collaboration and value addition. It's not just that we provide teaching or just classroom teaching is there. There are many things which students have to do beyond classroom. When I talk about value addition, there are certain moot competitions which we organize, workshops which we organize, and capsule courses which are a need. That is, regularly we plan, we collaborate with some law firm, and we offer to our student regular guest lectures, training on drafting, industry training, and also for civil service examination, such orientation is provided to the student time and again. We also have a strong collaboration with law firms. Like you have already seen that for organizing different competition, we have received their collaboration, but also collaboration in terms of providing internships and placements like the top law firms like Trilegal, Kuchar and Company, J. Sagar, Shradul, Amarchand and Mangal Das, and also Indus Law, DSK, and Khathon. Further, the faculty representation to prestigious forum, faculty members in last year, they were 43 faculty members. Those who were invited as a resource person in different conferences and seminar. They were also a session chair for different competitions. They have acted as a judge for moot competition, ADR competition, trial advocacy competition, and also examiner for the PhD evaluation and dissertation for the LL.M in different institutions across the country. Next is about the achievement. Like I told you in the beginning, that at the end, it's the outcome, because an outcome comes with the student. How are they performing? The performance comes when they win something, when they participate. I'm very happy to share that when you see this picture in this particular slide, you can see that a student have represented our country, the three institutions from India, those who got an opportunity after a round to be a part of IBA ICC Moot Court Competition 2025 at Hague, Netherlands, where our students have won. One is the best defense council team, best speaker, as well as also the newcomer team. These three prizes they have won there. And there are n number of prizes that our students have won in trial advocacy competition, moot court competition, both nationally and internationally, ADR competition, sports events, and also obviously the cultural events which students participate in different fests. Now, institution should continue imparting quality, and quality comes with different aspects which we follow to maintain that, and also to look forward that how we can continue with new best practices. We have established the quality improvement cell. This cell is continuously monitoring the quality parameters for the institution and also with the support of the university. It starts with an academic calendar, which is the first thing which the student get in their hand, where we plan everything which is required as a skill for an advocate. Next is the teaching plan before starting the course, which is a detailed teaching plan where the student can get an information of every module, from where to read different articles which are really important, the case laws, the landmark cases that are important to train and teach in that particular topic is given in the teaching plan itself. Program review committee helps every semester to go through the syllabus and see whether there is a need to bring certain amendments and to improve. So if there is any change in any particular regulations, rules, or law, we immediately act. Every semester, this is a practice. Daily reporting to check the compliance so that there is no deviation in delivering the lecture. Continuous feedback mechanism. Midterm review to check that we are following the procedures that are there, and end term academic audit, which is organized from the university Every course demand different approach or different mechanism so that they understand the course in a proper way. Like we have seminar method, presentation, group discussion, writing research papers, case studies, IREC method, open book examination, to name the few. So every component which we offer, we have a very component components that are there when we have evaluate them, and also when we teach them. Teaching learning is totally student centric, which helps them to understand the course in a proper way. Next is the best practices, which I was referring to. Last year, the best practices which we had is about judiciary preparation. We had a collaboration with a reputed organization in from Delhi, which regularly takes a session for our student every evening post classes. This judicial training, as well as for other competitive examination, this training is a regular activity. There are many students, those who have taken advantage of this. We have a strong resource repository. This resource repository helps to have then access to the best study material for them, which is available. Next is also preparing for especially for the LLM student for UGC NET training. Now, I'm very happy that few of our students, those who were trained here, have also cleared their NET examination. And performance analysis is not that we don't look at the student individually. Every student performance has been tracked. We look at that, what are those areas of improvement which is there where we can help the student. We identify those areas, and then we train them through our strong mentorship program, through our strong remedial teaching program, as well as different uh, uh, guest lectures and different type of specialized training them, so that they also are at par with other students if there is some kind of improvement that is required. This individual analysis really help, and students have also has really shared a best feedback for us that this kind of activities is helping them to get a holistic development. This is about, in short, about Symbiosis Law School Nagpur. Thank you so much for patiently listening to this presentation. If you have further questions, at the end, we are going to take that as well. Thank you so much. Over to you, Dr. Sachin.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing the vision that continues to guide our students and faculty towards excellence. Now, moving further, I would like to request Dr. Deepthi Kuvalkar, the Deputy Director of Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, to give us an overview of our academic structure, the various programs offered, and to elaborate on how our academic environment nurtures critical thinking, leadership, and research. Over to you, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. At Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, we offer a range of dynamic and industry relevant academic programs. Our undergraduate programs include B.A.L.L.B and B.B.A.LL.B, each with an intake of 120 students. The B.A.L.L.B program, it is a combination of study of social sciences and law, while the B.B.A.LL.B integrates management and law subjects. Students from humanities or science backgrounds generally find it easy to understand the social science and law subjects in B.A.L.L.B program, whereas commerce students are often comfortable with the management and law subjects in B.B.A.LL.B program. Both undergraduate programs, it consists of total of 187 credits. At the postgraduate level, we offer the 1-year LLM program with an intake of 10 students per specialization. The LLM is offered in business and corporate law and criminal and security law. I am pleased to inform you that this year we are introducing alternative dispute resolution as a new specialization in LLM in response to the growing demand for trained professionals such as trained mediators, arbitrators in dispute resolution. The LLM program, it carries total of 26 credits and is designed to build advanced expertise and research skills in specialized areas of law. Master of Laws will be awarded at the end of semester 2 examination by taking into consideration the performance of all semester examinations. We offer a wide basket of elective subjects, allowing students to choose courses according to their interest and career goals. We offer many unique subjects such as startup and entrepreneurship, trade and environmental law in European Union, IPR, IT law, victimology, Right to Information Act. These courses are relevant to the industry requirement and in response to the contemporary development. Thus, it provides for flexibility to meet learning needs of the students. These skills move students beyond traditional legal practice, making them highly attractive to modern law firms, legal department of major corporates. This also prepares students for careers in tech companies, data protection offices, and regulatory bodies, where understanding the intersection of technology and specialized law is paramount. In addition to this, we also conduct various capsule courses, value added courses, and skill based training sessions to equip our students with both theoretical knowledge and practical skills. We also offer an inter institute credit transfer facility for students at Symbiosis campus. Students who wish to take courses offered by Symbiosis Law School or other institute within the Symbiosis Nagpur campus can avail themselves of this opportunity. In Symbiosis Nagpur campus, we have 6 institutes: Symbiosis Center for Skill Development, Symbiosis Institute for Business Management, Center for Management Studies, Symbiosis Institute of Technology, Symbiosis School of Planning, Architecture, Design, and Symbiosis Law School. Students can pick any course under this facility and can take opportunity to enhance their skills. This initiative encourages interdisciplinary learning and helps students broaden their academic and professional horizons. Apart from this, adequate learning opportunities are also provided to students by providing access to legal databases and many more to support the learning. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am, for your deliberations. Friends, now let's move to one of the most awaited segments of today's webinar, that is the admission process. May I now request Professor Jimmy Joes, the admission in charge, to walk us through the admission procedure, eligibility criterion, entrance examination details, and other important guidelines. Over to you, Professor Jimmy, sir.
Good evening to all the aspirants. I'll be taking you through the admission process first for the UG programs, that is a B.A.L.L.B and B.B.A.L.L.B, and then later on for the LL.M program. So the eligibility criterion for the B.A.L.L.B, B.B.A.L.L.B program is 45% in your 12th standard. For students from the reserved category of scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, the requirement is of 40%. The intake at SLS Nagpur is 120 seats each. So 120 seats for B.A.L.L.B and 120 seats for B.B.A.L.L.B. We have the statutory reservations that are there. That is for 15% for scheduled castes, 7.5% for scheduled tribes, and 3% for differently abled. We have additionally reservation of 25% for Nagpur domicile students. About the now when you go through the admission timeline, you would have already seen that the SLAT registrations are already started from August 1st, 2025. The last date for completing the SLAT registration is November 30. Now, usually students have this query that do you have to separately register for, say for an example, if you're intending to pursue B.L.L.B at SLS Nagpur, you will have to not only register for SLAT, but also additionally register for B.L.L.B at SLS Nagpur. In case you're interested in pursuing both the courses, either of the courses, B.L.L.B, B.B.A.L.L.B, you would need to select and register for B.L.L.B and B.B.A.L.L.B at SLS Nagpur. Now, if in case you only register for B.L.L.B at SLS Nagpur, then only you will be considered for the further processes at SLS Nagpur that includes a personal interaction and also the merit list. Now, the SLAT registration is closing on November 30th. We have 2 SLAT examinations. So the students can opt to apply for both the examinations to ensure that they are maximizing their ability to secure an admission at the Symbiosis Law School Nagpur or any other constituents within Symbiosis. The admit card will be available for SLAT first examination is scheduled on December 20th. The admit cards for December 20th examination will be available from December 11th. The second examination is scheduled on December 28th. The admit card for the second examination will be available from December 18th. The SLAT results will be by January 15th, and the institution registration will close on January 17th. Now, students are required to ensure that they mark or select SLS Nagpur and more specifically B.B.A.L.L.B, B.B.A.L.L.B courses, so as to ensure that they are able to register for the SLS Nagpur programs by January 17th. Now, the SLAT examination is out of total 60 marks. There are five broad topics or areas based on which the questions will be there. It is an MCQ based examination. So the five broader topics from which you will have the MCQs will be logical reasoning, legal reasoning, analytical reasoning, reading comprehension, and general knowledge. There is no negative mark, and you have 60 minutes to complete your examination. Once your SLAT result is declared on January 15th, so post which you will have each of the institutions within the Symbiosis family shortlisting candidates. Now, the shortlisting of candidates will only be for those candidates who have registered and paid for the programs that are offered at SLS Nagpur. So in case you are intending to pursue B.B.A.L.L.B at SLS Nagpur, you would have to register and separately pay for the program at SLS Nagpur B.B.A.L.L.B. Once the payment is closed, we will be shortlisting the candidates based on the number of applicants who are seeking an admission at SLS Nagpur. So that would be done by January 20th. The shortlisted candidates will be then able to select their preferred slots for the personal interaction. That slot booking will be from January 20 to January 2022. Once the slot booking has been done from the end of the candidates can download their PI call letters by January 24th. Candidates also required to upload the documents. So the list of documents are already available on our website. These are including not only your academic documents, but co-curricular, extracurricular documents. So that document upload must be undertaken by the candidates between January 20 to 25. And the online PI will be from January 27 to February 2nd. So candidates, like I mentioned, could choose a preferred slot depending on the available slots via the portal at their own end. The SLAT examination, like I mentioned, was out of 60. Now, for the final merit list preparation, we have both the components that will be taken into consideration. So the SLAT component will be of 70% weightage. So 60 marks will be scaled up to 70 marks, and the PI is out of 30. So a cumulative score of both the SLAT and the PI interaction will be taken into consideration for the final merit list preparation for B.B.A.L.L.B and B.B.A.L.L.B separately. So in case a candidate has applied for both B.B.A.L.L.B and B.B.A.L.L.B, they will have to appear for the PI for both the courses, and accordingly they will be shortlisted, and depending on the number of candidates who have applied for B.B.A.L.L.B, B.B.A.L.L.B, the merit list is prepared separately. This is a brief timeline. Like after we conclude our PI process for the UG program by February 2nd, the first merit list will be published on February 10th. The students who are securing a seat in the first merit list can finally secure their admission by February 20th. Post which we will have the second merit list on February 23rd. Again, the students who are finding their names in the second merit list can secure their seats by March 4th. And the third merit list will be subject to vacant seats. So we are happy to share that the last admission season, we have closed all our admission processes by the second merit list itself. It's, I believe, the trust that the aspirants and candidates have at our law school, basis which we saw a rise in not only the applicants, but also the turn up, and also the continuous framework in which they are participating in the admission process at SLS Nagpur. The classes will be commencing on July 1st, 2026, which is a Wednesday. Now for the PG program, you can even final year students and also graduates of the 3-year LLB or 5-year LLB can apply for the LL.M program at SLS Nagpur. The requirement is 50% in the 3-year LLB or 5-year LLB program, and for the candidates from the reserve category of scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, the requirement is 45%. Students who are still pursuing their final year program, they will have to furnish the necessary documents by the time they are securing an admission at SLS Nagpur. The sanctioned intake, we have 10 for each specialization. So we have the business and corporate laws and criminal and security laws. And additionally, like Sir had already mentioned, that we are starting with a new specialization, that is the alternative dispute resolution, which will be commencing from the next year. Now, the online registration for All India entrance tests has already begun from 1st September 2025. The registration for AIT examination closes on November 30, 2025. Now, please note, now apart from you registering for AIT examination, again, you will have to ensure that you're selecting for one of the for the LL.M program that is being offered at SLS Nagpur. You do not have any requirement of choosing separately for each specialization. You need to only ensure that you are registering and for completing the necessary formalities for the SLS of the LL.M program that is being offered in SLS Nagpur. You will be also be able to put your preferences for the 3 specializations. So in case a candidate is preferring business and corporate laws, and then maybe ADR, then accordingly the order of preference can be marked in their examination in the portal itself. Please note that the registration has to complete by 30th November itself. There's no separate registration for SLS Nagpur later on. So everything pertaining to the LL.M program AIT closes by November 30th. The admit card will be available on 11th December, and the examination is scheduled on 20th December, and the time period is from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. Now, the total score of the examination will be 70. It includes both objective questions and the subjective questions. So there are 20 MCQ multiple choice questions that will be there. Each will be of 2 marks. So the weightage is 40 marks. Total of 40 minutes will be allotted to the candidates. Then separately, there is a writing ability test wherein you will have 2 questions that you will have to answer. Each of them will be of 15 marks. The total marks that will be there is of 70 marks. And the total duration of the examination is 105 minutes. The questions will be from broader areas that will include research methodology, legal reasoning, legal aptitude, jurisprudence, constitutional law, criminal law, public international law, human rights, corporate law, family law, and environmental law. After the examination, now the candidates will be shortlisted from the institutions on 30th December 2025. The candidates can start uploading their documents. Again, that includes both their academic and co-curricular letter of recommendations. All of these documents, again, the list of documents are available on our website. So the document upload must be done by the candidates between 30th December to 2nd January. And the PI for this candidates will be done on 4th and 5th January. Again, since the AIT entire score is out of 70, there is no requirement of scaling up or down, and the PI weightage will be 30. So the final merit list for the LL.M program will be again based on the cumulative score of AIT, or the candidate score in AIT, and also the score that they have secured in PI. And based on their preferences, the specializations will be allotted to the candidates. Now, the first merit list will be tentatively be released on 15 January. The last date for securing an admission for the LL.M program at SLS Nagpur is 23rd January. The second merit list will be declared on 25th January. Again, this is subject to available vacant seats that we will be releasing the second merit list. And the last date for students who would be able to secure their seats in the second merit list will be 2nd February. As matter of trend, we have seen that most of our seats are full by the second merit list itself. And the tentative commencement of classes will be from the first week of July itself. Now, we have most of the information that is available on our website. You can go through the necessary information on our website. Alternatively, in case you have any queries, you can talk to our admissions team at the given number. So we are functional from Monday to Friday from 9 to 5. In case you have some queries that may not be within the office timings, you can feel free to drop an email. So our UG aspirants who seek intending to secure an admission for the B.B.A.LL.B, B.B.A.LL.B program would have to direct their emails at admission@slsnagpur.edu.in. Candidates who are aspiring to secure an admission in the LL.M program can direct their email at LL.M admission@slsnagpur.edu.in. we ensure that we address all your queries in a timely manner. Also, a caution that you can complete all your formalities pertaining to the examination, like both SLAT and AIT, in a timely manner, so as to ensure that you do not have to face any last minute inconveniences. Additionally, in case you're still inquisitive and curious to know more about SLS Nagpur, you can follow our social media handles. So we ensure that we have a strong digital presence to ensure that whatever activities are being undertaken from the institution end is also being disseminated in a timely manner, ensuring that the holistic development that is being as an environment or as a culture is being available on our social media handles. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jimmy sir. And I'm sure the participants now will have a much better understanding of how to take their first step towards joining the Symbiosis family. Just a small note that we have reserved time for question and answer session. So once the presentation are over, the participants will be able to put their questions in the chat box and we will answer that. Moving ahead, may I now request Professor Vaidehi Parikh ma'am to kindly guide our aspirants about the facilities available on the campus. Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, sir. A very good evening to all the attendees of the webinar. Symbiosis Law School Nagpur is situated in a centrally located and easily accessible campus. Designed to provide an enriching academic and co-curricular experience, Symbiosis Law School Nagpur is strategically located just 10 kilometers from Dr. Baba Sahib Ambedkar International Airport and 8 kilometers from Nagpur railway station, ensuring ease of accessibility for students and visitors alike. The campus is well connected through city roads and National Highway 44, making it a convenient and vibrant hub for academic excellence. The campus is designed to provide a rich blend of academic and co-curricular experiences. The infrastructure includes fully equipped, ergonomically designed classrooms fitted with smart boards and centralized air conditioning, creating an interactive and comfortable learning environment. The campus is equipped with 2 conventional halls, each with a capacity of 500 attendees, a large-scale conference, seminar, and workshop host. The main auditorium, with the seating capacity of 1,000 attendees, hosts academic sessions, cultural events, and several interactions. A hall and classrooms are all air-conditioned and supported by modern audiovisual systems to enhance the teaching learning process. SLS Nagpur also emphasizes sustainability and student welfare, featuring water treatment plants, efficient waste management systems, and a green campus policy to maintain eco-friendly environment. The institute houses a well-furnished assembly hall, conference rooms, and dedicated reading rooms to support academic enrichment and professional development. The state-of-art moot court hall provides a realistic setting to train students in advocacy and courtroom proceedings. And I would like to tell all our attendees that we are hosting this webinar from our moot court hall itself. The library serves as a dynamic knowledge hub, offering a rich collection of books, journals, research reports, and access to premier online legal databases that strengthen students' research capabilities. SLS Nagpur provides separate residential hostels for boys and girls, both equipped with modern amenities and hygienes, which are fully air-conditioned on a dual and triple sharing basis. The dining hall serves balanced meals, and the sport complex offers indoor and outdoor facilities and fully equipped gymnasium, encouraging holistic physical and mental well-being. There is round-the-clock medical assistance, which ensures the safety and health of all the residents. Along with that, a personal touch to the hospitality of SLS Nagpur, the campus also features a well-appointed guest house for parents visiting faculty and guests. Designed like a home away from home, it offers a welcoming and comfortable space amid the tranquil greenery of the campus. The guest house reflects the institution's culture of warmth and inclusivity. just as a host ensures every visitor feels valued and cared for. And along with it, the campus also has the residential complexes for the faculties and staff members. Surrounded by lush green landscapes, the campus promotes peace and focus, making it an ideal academic environment. A meditation center is also coming up, aimed at enhancing mindfulness and emotional balance among students and faculty members. The holistic growth of students is further fostered through the 35 dynamic cells and centers that operate under the edges of the institution. These include centers dedicated to legal aid, consumer protection, research and publication, academic leadership, advocacy skills, alternative dispute resolution, criminology and forensic sciences, sport, culture, debate literature, and internationalizations and moot courts, amongst others. Each cell and center actively contributes to the academic, professional, and personal development of students, ensuring they graduate as well rounded legal professionals and socially responsible individuals. Now, I would request the IT department to play the virtual tour of the SLS Nagpur campus, showcasing its state of art facilities and serene academic environment. Over to you, IT team. For regular updates and glimpse of campus life, to connect with us on our official social media handles, the links are pasted for your convenience in the chat box. We invite all the webinar attendees and guests to follow our official platforms to stay connected with our vibrant community, academic events, and global engagements. Thank you. Over to you, Sachin sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Now, after that wonderful tour representing the infrastructural facilities, it's now time for placements and training. So, I would now request Dr. Amruta Deshpande, the Corporate Relationship Officer, to kindly brief the aspirants about internships and placement at SLS Nagpur. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sachin sir. Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to give you a brief overview of the internships and placements at our institution. Internships are an integral part of your academic journey and play a vital role in shaping a student's career. They provide real world exposure, develop professional skills, and help students identify their areas of interest. At our institute, Internships are mandatory twice a year, after every semester from the first year to the fifth year. We assist students with internships based on their area of interest and future aspirations. I'm also proud to share that our students have undertaken international internships at World Bank, Washington, D.C., Kocher & Co. Dubai, Grant Thornton, Dubai, showcasing the global recognition of our program. Now comes the most important part, training and development. We strongly believe that knowledge alone is not enough, and we focus on employability through skills, confidence, and right attitude. At our institute, training and development is a continuous process designed to ensure that every student is profession ready and confident by the time they graduate. We focus on four major aspects: professional grooming and communication skills. Students undergo structured sessions on email drafting, communication, presentation to ensure they express effectively in the professional world. Soft skills and personality enhancement. We organize workshops on leadership, teamwork, time management, and emotional intelligence, as these are the essential skills that make a difference in interviews and in the workplace. Most important, technical and legal skill development. Specialized training modules are conducted on drafting, contract management, negotiation, and emerging legal domains like data privacy, fintech laws, corporate governance, IPR, etc. And again, the most important one, which I personally feel, industry interaction and mock assessments. To bridge the gap between academia and industry, we host weekly sessions every Saturday with senior partners, and HR and industry leaders from top law firms and corporate houses. They also help us in conducting mock interviews, group discussions, resume building workshops, which help students to prepare for real recruitment processes. These initiatives have proven to be highly impactful, and many of our students have received callback and assessment internships. Some of the distinguished law firms and corporate that have collaborated with us for training and workshops include Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas, Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, Honorable Judges, PSL Advocates, Khaitan and Co., Trilegal, Accenture, Indus Law, Chandiok and Mahajan, SNR Associates, Tatva Legal, ONGC, AZB and partners, and many more. Now coming to placements, this is where the success of our efforts truly reflects. For the 2019-24 batch, highest package offered was 20 lakhs per annum by Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas. Other top recruiters included Spice Route Legal, Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, Bharucha and Partners, Vadya Gandhi and Co., SNG Partners, JSA, MDP Partners, and many more. And for 2025 batch, the highest package has risen up to impressive 26 lakhs per annum by Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas. Other recruiters included Crawford and Bailey, Bharucha and Partners, Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, AZB and Partners, Vadya Gandhi and Co., MDP Legal, Intel Advocare, JSA, Mindsprite Legal, SNG Partners, and many more. We take immense pride in our alumni who are now associated with some of the most prestigious organizations such as Ernst & Young, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Bajaj Alliance, and leading law firms and corporate houses across India and abroad. Thank you so much from my side.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am, for your deliberations. Now, moving further with the theme of the webinar, I would now request Dr. Shilpa Sharma, ma'am, to kindly take the aspirants to the evaluation system and the grading system at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. Over to you, Dr. Shilpa, ma'am.
Thank you, Sachin sir. A very pleasant evening to one and all. As the examination department in charge, I would like to share that at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, we follow a semester-based examination pattern with 2 exam seasons, odd and even semesters. The assessment patterns is GPA and CGPA based, that is grade point average and cumulative grade point average, aligning with global academic standards. But what makes our examination system truly unique is the variety of innovative and experiential components we incorporate, such as role plays, open book exams, moot courts, client counseling, negotiation exercises, and drafting of agreements or writ petitions. These components allow students to practically apply legal concepts and develop real-world lawyering skills. Our evaluation process goes much beyond traditional exams. We follow a continuous assessment system, which ensures that students are assessed not just at the end of the semester, but throughout, focusing on their overall development. Moreover, to encourage excellence, we also have a merit-based scholarship system. The top 4 rank holders of each program, BA and B.B.A.LL.B program, receive a fee concession in their fees, with the first topper receiving 20%, followed by 15%, 10%, and 5% respectively. This approach not only motivates students to perform well, but also contributes to their holistic growth, academically, professionally, and personally. In short, our examination system at Symbiosis is designed to evaluate, engage, and empower our students. Over to you, Sachin sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. Now, friends, our honorable directors have already said Moot Court Association is the heart and soul of every legal institution. So, moving ahead with this proposition, may I now request Dr. Aditi Godbole, the in charge of Moot Court Association at SLS Nagpur, to kindly address the participants. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. The Moot Court Association of Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, is one of the most vibrant and intellectually engaging student bodies of our institution. It serves as the cornerstone of our law students' practical training by providing a platform to experience the nuances of courtroom advocacy, legal research, and drafting. Through meticulously curated inter-college and inter-college moot court competitions, the MCA aims to bridge the gap between theoretical legal education and practical application. Through these competitions, students engage in simulated courtroom proceedings, drafting memorials, and presenting oral arguments before esteemed judges, academicians, and practitioners. For conducting national moot court competitions, MCA has till date collaborated with prominent statutory bodies like Maharashtra State Biodiversity Board, Competition Commission of India, and National Human Rights Commission. This year's competition, which was recently conducted in the month of September, was in collaboration with Antariksh Corporation Limited, a commercial wing of ISRO, Department of Space, Government of India on space law. The Moot Court Association also organizes internal moot court competition every year for the students of 2nd to 5th year who compete amongst themselves to secure the rank. Based upon their rankings in this competition, they are allowed to represent the institute in national and international moot court competitions. Recently, our team comprising of 5 students had participated in the international competition. They competed against more than 40 teams from across India in the national rounds and were one of the top 3 teams that were selected to represent India for this IBA ICC Moot Court Competition 2025 at Hague, Netherlands. We are immensely proud to share with you that they won the International Bar Association Best Newcomer Team. They were also awarded with the Best Defense Counsel Team, and the Best Speaker Defense was awarded and was won by Mr. Advait Nisar. To foster mooting culture amongst first-year students, MCA has also been organizing moot court and memorial drafting competition, specifically curated for the freshers. Whether you aspire to be a courtroom lawyer, a corporate counsel, or a legal scholar, the Moot Court Association offers an invaluable opportunity to sharpen your advocacy and legal reasoning from the very beginning of your journey in law school. Thank you, everyone. Over to you, Sachin sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am, for your deliberations. Now, friends, always better to hear from the stakeholders. So, on this theme, I would now like to request Mr. Vineet Ahlawat, the President of Student Council at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur, to kindly address the aspirants.
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this session. My name is Vineet Ahlawat, and I have the honor of serving as the President of the Student Council at Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. I am currently in my 4th year, and I confidently say that my journey at Symbiosis has been one of immense learning, growth, and transformation. When I first joined the college, I had expectations of a strong academic foundation, but what I found here was much more. Symbiosis Law School Nagpur is not just about studying law, it's about developing as an individual who can think critically, communicate effectively, and contribute meaningfully to society. One of the most remarkable aspects of our institution is the presence of various cells and centers that offer students exposure to diverse areas of law and skill development. These centers, such as Center for Alternative Dispute Resolution, Center for Environmental Law, Moot Court Association, Legal Aid Center, Placement and Internship Cell, Cultural Cell, Sports Cell, and many more, provide platforms for academic exploration, research, and discussions on contemporary legal issues. They allow students to apply classroom learning to real world problems, encouraging analytical thinking and academic curiosity. What makes these cells and centers truly special is that they are student driven, under faculty guidance. This system helps students build leadership, teamwork, and organizational skills, qualities that are invaluable both in the legal profession and in life. As the president of Student Council, I have had the opportunity to witness how these bodies work together to create a dynamic and inclusive student experience. The Student Council acts as the primary link between the student body and the administration. We coordinate activities, address student concerns, and collaborate with various cells and centers to ensure that every student's voice is heard and valued. Through this platform, I have seen students taking initiatives, lead projects, and create meaningful changes on campus. The college truly empowers its students to take ownership, whether it's organizing national competitions, conferences, or cultural fests. That trust and independence help us grow into confident and responsible individuals. Our campus is designed to support both learning and personal growth. The world class hostel facilities provide a comfortable and safe environment for students. For sports and fitness enthusiasts, there is a fully equipped gym, courts for sports like badminton, volleyball, basketball, futsal, and table tennis. The college also hosts competitive sports tournament, including the Attorneys Cup, which is specifically for cricket, and other inter and intra-college competition for various other sports, giving students a platform to showcase talent and teamwork. One of the highlights of student life here is our annual fest, Sim Jashan, organized by the Student Council at a grand level. It brings together students from all batches to participate in cultural performances, competitions, and leadership opportunities. Having artists coming to our campus and perform, having DJ nights, and various fun activities for students. Now that I am in my fourth year, I can genuinely reflect on how this journey has shaped me. This journey has been filled with opportunities to learn, to lead, and to evolve. From building a strong academic foundation to gaining practical exposure through internships, Symbiosis Law School Nagpur has provided an environment that constantly pushes us to be better. The faculty here are mentors in the truest sense, approachable, encouraging, and deeply invested in our growth. The atmosphere on campus fosters both intellectual and personal development. As students, we are encouraged to express our ideas, explore our interests, and find our unique paths within the field of law. As a fourth year student, I have seen how much the success of our seniors motivates and benefits the batches that follow. Every year, senior students from our college secure excellent placements and internships in reputed law firms, corporate houses, and litigation chambers. Their achievements don't just bring pride to the institution, they also make it easier for us as current students to build connections and gain opportunities. The strong alumni network and the goodwill of our seniors have created open doors for us in the professional world. To all the aspiring students joining us today, I understand how big this decision feels. Choosing a law school is not just about where you will study, it's about where you will grow. At Symbiosis Law School Nagpur, you will find a community that challenges you, supports you, and help you realize your potential. You will find mentors who guide you, peers who inspire you, and opportunities that transform you. If you are ready to learn, to lead, to grow, this is the right place for you. Thank you, and I sincerely look forward to welcoming you to Symbiosis soon. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Vineet, for wonderfully sharing your experience as a student at SLS Nagpur. Thank you. Now we will be opening the floor for the participants to put up their queries. But before that, a quick advice that all of you are requested to please type your queries in the chat box and directly address it to me so that I will take up the queries one by one for our speakers to respond. So we are opening the session for question and answers. Yeah, the first question being, what are the eligibility criterion to take admissions? So may I now request Jimmy sir, kindly please address the question.
So, as already mentioned, for the B.A.L.L.B, B.B.A.L.L.B program, the eligibility is that the aspirants must secure 45% in their 12th standard. For students belonging to the reserve category of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, they have to secure 40%. For the LL.M program, the candidates must complete their 3-year LL.B program or 5-year LL.B program with a cumulative percentage of 50%. For students belonging to the reserve category of scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, the candidates must secure 45% in their 3-year LLB program or 5-year LLB program.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy sir. There's one question which says, the candidate has not applied for Nagpur in my application. Now that the SLAT registration is completed, how can I apply for Nagpur now? I have applied only for Pune.
So you can still make changes to your application form. So you can go back to your application form, again select the program offered at SLS Nagpur for B.A.L.L.B, B.B.A.L.L.B, whichever is your preferred course. It is advisable that students apply for both the courses because it maximizes your opportunity of being with us. So accordingly, you can select both B.A.L.L.B and B.A.L.L.B program and accordingly complete the registration process separately by January 17th. The PI will be conducted in online mode. As already mentioned, that there is one of the queries by Sushri that with the PI be conducted online. So the PI will be conducted entirely online. So the students can go for the slot booking process. They can go back to the important dates that is mentioned on the website. So they can book their preferred slot. It will be entirely done on online mode. So they don't have to physically visit the campus.
Yeah, sir, one more clarification would be better. What payment has to be done before 17 January? I think it will help them.
So in case an aspirant is planning to apply for both the SLAT examinations, so there are 2 SLAT examinations that are being conducted, and the best of the 2. So in case a candidate X has applied for both the SLAT exams and has appeared for both the SLAT exam, the maximum score that the candidate secured in either of them will be taken forward. Now, separately, the candidate has to also register for the programs offered in any of the law schools within Symbiosis. Now, in case a candidate is only, say, for an example, registering for SLAT and now not for any other program, then they are not eligible for the personal interaction process at any of the law schools. If a candidate has registered for SLAT and has also registered and completed the registration process for, say, for an example, B.A.L.L.B at SLS Nagpur, the candidate's score that he has secured in the SLAT examination will be considered for the admission process for B.A.L.L.B program at SLS Nagpur only. So accordingly, in case the candidate is looking forward to be with us, it is advisable that they register for complete the registration process for B.A.L.L.B, B.B.A.L.L.B. The SLAT registration is closing on November 30th. So you need to complete the entire payment registration process by November 30th. But for SLS Nagpur, you need to at least ensure that you're selecting that courses in the portal, in the SLAT portal itself, and then the final registration can be completed by SLS Nagpur. In case a candidate does not select it in a timely manner, then later on they will not be able to make necessary amendments in the application portal itself.
Yeah, thank you, Jimmy sir. There's one more query that what opportunities does the institution offer for international exposure and student exchange program, and how can the student participate? May I now request Honorable Director sir to kindly please.
So the opportunities are many when it comes to internationalization. Like I told that Symbiosis International University have very strong collaboration with many reputed foreign universities. And our students, first, which I've already mentioned during my presentation, is the interaction with foreign professors. Number one, those who visit here regularly train our students. Second is when it's come to the opportunities, like our student, if I talk about SLS Nagpur, student have visited under the student exchange program, summer school program to different universities across the globe. Especially like in last semester, we had our student visited in Leeds Beckett University in UK. Another student have visited London School of Economics and Political Science. One student have visited in University of Cologne in Germany. So these are something which is a regular activity. So students, those who are planning to have more exposure of internationalization. So these are the opportunities which we provide to them, and also the scholarship that also they get with the strong collaboration which we have with the foreign universities. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And Dipti ma'am, I would like you to address this particular question. A candidate is being concerned that he being a science graduate, so whether he will be in a position to bridge the gap and pursue the LL.B course. So he says difficulties will be for science, whether there will be difficulties for science students in pursuing law or not.
So for science students, or even if you are having a background of commerce or having background of arts, it will not make any difference whether you pursue B.L.L.B or B.B.A.L.L.B, because these subjects which you have already completed in your school days or even up to 12th standards are not a prerequisite for pursuing B.B.A.L.L.B or B.L.L.B programs. Even if if suppose you are having a science background and you are opting for B.B.L.L.B courses, in such circumstances also the prerequisite of knowledge of managerial subject is also not required, because in such a circumstances we start all the subjects from the scratch, and as such it will not make any hurdle in pursuing any of the courses.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. There's one more question which talks about whether there are sports facilities available in the campus or not. I request Vineet, can you please answer this question?
Yes, so starting with the sports facilities, we have badminton court with centralized AC. We have a well-equipped professional gym with a professional trainer as well. Then we have futsal court. We have basketball court, volleyball court, table tennis. Then we have a pool table. We have a multi-purpose ground for cricket and other athletic activities. Now coming to the events, every year we have multiple inter and intra sports competitions. Particularly for cricket, we have Attorneys Cup. Then in the annual fest, Sim Jashan. Every year again we have various sports events. Moreover, there is a college team for each academic year representing our college in various national sports competitions throughout the nation.
Yeah, thank you so much, Vineet. Ma'am, there is one question regarding moot court training in the institution. So, Aditi ma'am, I would like to request you to answer this query. Do we have any moot court training in the institution?
Yes, sir. Thank you for the question. Yes, we do have that. Apart from the regular workshops, intra-college memorial drafting and moot court competitions, and student interactions that the MCA organizes, we have moot deconstruction sessions organized on a weekly basis to train and guide the students for the national competitions. When students are selected for the international competitions, they also get specialized training from the coaches and mentors specifically identified to train them to compete against the teams across the world. So we ensure that they are trained well. Thank you.
Yeah, so there is one query regarding placement. It says, what has been the placement opportunities which the institute provides for the previous batches? So I would kindly request Amruta ma'am to please answer this query.
All right. Thank you so much for this question. So first of all, I would like to throw a light on what all career opportunities are available after law program. So as you all know, law is a preferred program across globe. Students can explore careers in law firms, corporate houses, banks, chambers, or appear for competitive exams such as law officer and judicial clerkship roles and judicial service examinations. Also, I have seen many students choose to pursue LLM programs to further enhance their academic and professional credentials. Also, for last year, categorically, if I say for 2025 batch, so out of 128 students who have opted for placement assistance, I'm proud to share that 110 students were successfully placed, while the remaining students choose to pursue either litigation or higher studies. And I have mentioned before, for 2025 batch, the highest package is 26 lakhs per annum by Shadul Amarchand Mangaldas. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. There's one more query which says, are there any skill-based courses in B.A.L.L.B program? So, Dipti ma'am, can you please answer this query?
Yes, we are having skill-based courses designed to enhance students' practical understanding. Every semester, we have skill-based courses starting from first semester, such as legal skills, artificial intelligence, data analytics, legal technology, which help students understand the emerging role of technology in the legal profession and research. Alternative dispute resolution as a clinical course, moot court exercises, drafting, pleading, and conveyancing, civil law practices, criminal law practice, public skills. These courses aim to develop essential legal skills such as research, writing, advocacy, dispute resolution, and drafting. So together, all these skill-based courses, it bridge the gap between theoretical learning and real-world legal practices, which are required for any aspirant in future. Thank you. Over to Sir.
Yeah. Jimmy sir, there is one query regarding the admission process. It says, I have applied for both the programs. Will I have to appear for the PI for both the programs separately?
No. So for candidates who are applying for both the programs, they wouldn't have to have double PI interaction at SLS Nagpur. The score that the candidate is securing in one PI will be considered for both the programs accordingly. Additionally, there was a query pertaining to why is there a separate registration for SLS Nagpur? Is it for the merit list or for the PI? Please note the merit list will only be considered after the PI process. So 17th January as a deadline is primarily to complete your registration for the purposes of being eligible to appear for the PI interaction at SLS Nagpur. So in case the candidate does not complete that process by 17 January, they will not, this SLAT score that they have secured will not be considered for the PI process at SLS Nagpur. So in case a candidate is only registered and completed the process for B.B.A.L.L.B at SLS Nagpur, the SLAT score will only be considered for B.B.A.L.L.B at SLS Nagpur. So that is some clarification you should be looking into by ensuring that you are registering and completing the registration process and at least selecting the programs that are offered at SLS Nagpur by 30th, and then you can complete the registration for the registration process for the programs by January 17, 2025. There are also queries pertaining the seats for the general category more specifically. Please visit our website. The reservation chart is available for both the programs, both for UG and PG programs. So the seat bifurcation based on category is available there. So also for the fee structure, please visit our website. The fee structure for the 2026 intake is also available on our website. So you can have a more informed understanding by going to the necessary information on our website itself. In case you have any queries further to this, please write us to on our email, or you can contact us via the telephone. Yeah. Sachin sir, over to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy sir. Dipti ma'am, one more question. Which course is better, B.A.L.L.B or B.B.A.L.L.B program?
Yes, both the courses are equally good. It completely depends upon the choice of the student. So both courses, it completely again depends upon what the student is having his interest or capability or background. So B.L.L.B course, it integrates social sciences and law. So it's ideal for the students who are interested in subjects like political science, sociology, economics, history, or if they wish to understand law in its social and political context. On the other hand, B.B.A.L.L.B program, it combines management and law, making it suitable for students who have an interest in business, commerce, corporate affairs, and who wish to build career in areas like corporate law, business consultancy, or legal compliances. So if student is planning for CA or CS as a career, it's better to choose B.B.A.L.L.B than B.A.L.L.B. Both programs offer the same legal foundation and career opportunities. The difference it lies mainly in the interdisciplinary subjects like political science or their business management or other things. So students should choose the courses according to their choice, strength, or interest.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Sir, a small clarification for the examination admissions. Can we apply for both B.A.L.L.B and B.B.A.L.L.B courses?
Yes, you can apply for both B.L.L.B and B.B.A.L.L.B process. Now, in case you are appearing for the personal interaction, your score of SLAT and PI will be considered separately for the merit list preparation for B.L.L.B and B.B.A.L.L.B separately. Now, that would entirely depend on the number of candidates who are applying for the particular program. Now, in case a student is being shortlisted and selected after the merit list is prepared, say for an example, for both B.L.L.B and B.B.A.L.L.B, they can accordingly choose their preference and accordingly complete the registration process by paying up the fees and securing this their seat for that particular preferred course. What happens is, in case the number of candidates are more, then accordingly the entire merit list is being prepared, and accordingly the cutoffs and everything would vary depending on the number of candidates who are applying for each of these courses and the scores that they have secured in their SLAT examination and also the personal interaction.
Okay, thank you, Jimmy sir. Dear friends, due to paucity of time, you may have many queries, but as our admission chat has already told you that we have provided all the details about our websites and the mail addresses. In case if should you have any queries, please put those queries through mail, and we will answer all those queries. So it's time to put curtains down to this very interesting webinar. Thank you to all the participants for your engaging questions and to our speakers for your thoughtful and informative answers. Now, as we come to this end of the insightful session, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude to our Honorable Director, the Deputy Director, the admission team, the faculty members, and the students for their valuable contribution. A heartfelt thank you to all the participants for joining us and showing interest in becoming the part of Symbiosis Law School, Nagpur. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day. And dear aspirants, we are looking forward really to welcome you on the journey of knowledge, growth, and achievement. Thank you once again.